Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to take you through my production methods for the music video She's Like Fire by rock band Devilfire. I'm Lars Wickett and you're watching Director Cuts.
She's like fire, dancing with desire. Come on, take a lesson from me. She's so crazy, sexy little lady. Come on, get your ticket for free. You had it all, but you give it up. You're taking lyrics from a lexicon. She's like fire, come on, take a lesson from me.
So from the synopsis that I was given from the lead singer, the basic storyline was about a very fiery woman that just keeps blowing hot and cold from the point of view of the guy in the relationship, and just the turmoil and the passionate love and the fiery hate that happens between them. Now this is quite a common storyline, so I wanted to give the video a little twist, in particular the female character. As we go through the film, you can see her loving passion and angry rage, but you can also see some slightly sinister parts. She's playing with tarot cards, and on one of the scenes when she goes in to see Alex and gets angry and throws the paperwork away, you may notice that her character slightly jitters as she goes to walk away. And then as you get slowly to the end of the video, it actually reveals that she's not alive, and the whole time Alex is actually seeing a ghost, and I try to reveal that at the end with her disappearing in several scenes. Just to break up the character scenes a little bit and to introduce the audience to the band, I interlaced some playing shots of the musicians individually throughout the video. The contrast between the dark black and white musician shots interlaced with the colour character shots broke it up really nicely and gave the whole video a really nice flow.
Scratch me, poor baby, like you're holding on. It's like a curse I need from you, like a spinning wheel, like the pain you feel that rips you right in two. She's like fire, dancing with desire. Come on, take a lesson from me.
There were 3 sets of camera rig to shoot this entire video. The first one, which was used for the studio musician shots, was my Canon 700D with 18-35 Sigma, all mounted onto a shoulder rig for run and gun. And the lights that were used in the studio were my Photocell LES 600 and aperture 198. The Photocell LES 600 was used as a spotlight, and the aperture was used as a backlight. The second camera rig which was used on location was a Panasonic GH5 with an 18-60mm kit lens, mounted onto a Zion crane for all those really nice smooth gimbal shots. And the third camera rig, which was also used for location, was a Canon 5D Mark III with a 70-200mm L-series lens. This was for the static locked-off shots, which were very important to capture the ghost scenes. The location for the studio musician shots was my very own studio warehouse. I have a very big, spacious loading bay, which was perfect to drop each individual musician within it, and we draped it with a black drape just to blacken off the whole background so that it just focus on the musician with the spotlight. With the studio musician shots, I did a variation of static tripod shots and some shoulder rig shots. The shoulder rig shots were mainly the lead singer and lead guitarist, and then of course, because once again I'm the drummer and I was on the kit, most of my shots are all static shots that I've then zoomed in or zoomed out on in post to give it a bit of movement. For the location shots, we headed out towards Herefordshire and to the home of lead guitarist Baz Blackett. This nice old building with really nice grounds was perfect. We had both indoor and outdoor locations to really sink our teeth into with capturing the different scenes throughout the storyline. The camera operator for the location shots and also the supplier for Rig 2 and Rig 3 was a very good videographer and photographer called Paul Ward. If you ever come across him, I highly recommend him, and we had a great day shooting and working together on this project. Once we were on location, for me the most important thing was to scout out and decide where we were going to do the ghost shots. To achieve this, we needed to shoot it twice. We needed to lock off a camera and film both characters interacting within the scene once, and then reset and remove Phoebe, the female character, out of the scene and shoot that again with Alex doing the same things. Once back from location and I'd got all the footage into Premiere Pro ready to work on the post-production, my first port of call was to make sure that all of the ghost scenes worked. What I had to do for this was to line up both locked off shots, the scene with Phoebe in and the scene without Phoebe in, overlay them nicely, and then slowly start to fade the one with Phoebe in out to give that effect that she is disappearing. Once I'd aligned and completed those scenes, I then stored them for a later stage and started piecing the video together. Once I'd edited the whole video together, I came back and revisited some of the effects. My next port of call was to add a little hint at the fact that Phoebe may not actually be alive and be a ghost. So I used the office scene where Alex is sat writing lyrics and she comes in and gets rather aggressive with him. She throws paper up into the air, and as she heads to leave the scene, you'll notice that she almost flickers, like there's a delay, like there's two of her. Once I'd finished playing with some of the ghostly effects, I then turned my attention back to the musician scenes. As you will notice by watching through the video, the majority of the musician scenes are in a black and white gradient. But for the lead guitarist and some of his sections, I wanted to draw out that orangey yellow stain that's in the guitar. You'll also notice that in some of the drum scenes you can slightly see the purple in the drum shells. This was done using a Leave colour. If you wish to know further as to how to do it, then leave me a comment below and maybe I'll tell you. Once I'd finished playing around with all the little effects and added nuances that I wanted to drop into the video, it was just a simple matter of finishing the colour grade, dropping a LUT over the whole thing and dialing that down, and then rendering the video out, and hey presto, music video done. If you wish for me to go into even further detail about some of the post-production techniques or the filming or anything like that, then leave a comment below and maybe I'll get around to doing another video specifically on them. If you like this video, please hit like and go and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be notified about further videos, then hit that little bell. Thanks for watching, guys.
She's